Alright, guys. I know I do a live earlier, but I'm gonna do a videos, so you can share it and it will stay. You know. I'm gonna start about my walk. Why do I walk? People are like, it's hard to understand because I was evasive, but today I decided to break the silence. We force the silence on me, and I decide the silence I will break it. They say if you do it, you're gonna face criminal charge. I don't care. I'm at the point where I don't care. So, if we start, when I was kid, having sexual abuse, it's hard to talk about it. It's hard to live with it. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna say names or anything. I just want you guys to know what happened. I'm not gonna go into detail. If you want to know a little bit about it, you can message me. We can talk about it. But basically, since that is being really hard to live with, it's the system wants you to close your mouth. They say my identity it's protected. Protect from what? You 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 force me to keep the silence for what? I don't understand that. And it's frustrating. Like it's not I want to give the person a name and have people to crucify him. No. I'm not at that point. I just want to let my emotion out, to talk about it because I find it important. And since that is being up and down in life, I live with it every day. It's not easy. It's super hard to live with. Last winter, after 5 years of core date, the system I was living in BC, I was okay. They, they asked me to come back to Quebec to go in core and deal with that. That person being, they say it's guilty. So the person is guilty. Is still out. The system is like, well, they find some turnaround, whatever. I'm not gonna talk further about it because I have to be careful what I say. Even with just that, I could face up criminal charge. So don't be surprised if I become a criminal. Anyways, last winter, after all that, I tried to kill myself. It did not really work. I started cocaine. Not proud of it. Drinking gin, like big amount every day. Like sometimes it was 3 times 26 ounces a day. And sadly, I have some friends who they really know me well, and they can vouch for it. It's insane. So, what happened in June? It's a little bit at the end of May, I will say. I decided to walk away from home. I was living with my dad and my stepmom, and I was ashamed of what I was doing, but I was at the point where I didn't give a fuck about life. I was at the point where sadly I was done. And I saw a publication of Will, and I contact him without knowing if he will answer me, and he does. He answered me and he said, why you didn't go walk? You can join me for a couple of days. And that's what happened. And I decided from there I would add the epilepsy. But the real reason was to free myself, to help myself. And that's the best gift I do for me. That was to go and walk. Even if it's not easy every day. I have a hard time. I'm not rich. They promise you some money when Kavak Evac. We're gonna help you financially. We're gonna help you emotionally. It's been 6 years. I'm still waiting. What is the help? When you ask them, oh, do something about it, the person's still out. And you know what? He has kids. And you know what? His parent still foster family. Because yes, it happened in a foster family. It's unbelievable. But the same system will be willing to put charge against me for speaking. But you know what? My mission today, it's to make sure that motherfuckers get what they deserve. He will go to jail no matter what. If I have to go with you, I will go with you in jail. You know, I'm not gonna back up. Because no kids deserve that. That fucker life. That's insane. Like, you know. And he has a third person being sexually abused by that person, so I'm not the only one. So I don't know what to say hell for now. That's what it is. So I decided to walk. And now I can say it's been a years. I'm also used, like I'm drug free. Alcohol, it's occasionally. So I realized that do not remove the pain. It do not really remove pain, you know. Walking do the same. It remove the pain by the time I walk, but when you stop and you rest, your brain do not accept that. So for me, I realized like walking, I don't hurt nobody. I don't hurt myself when I walk. Well, yes, but not the same way, you know. I don't scrap my life. I help other people when I walk. When people come to see me and say, thank you for what you do, and that helped me. It's a gratitude. So please share that message. Share it. I like the post. Share it at maximum. I want to help people around. I will do the next part in French. So he has a translation in French. Que l'hiver dernier, I will do another video so that way it's less confusing.